I've been keto since 2015, and today I want to explain the results I've been getting and why you haven't been getting the same type of results on a ketogenic diet. Let's get into it. So back in 2015, this is what I looked like. I was overweight, I didn't feel great, I had low energy levels, my back was crooked. I was a mess. I just hated how I looked in the mirror and I wanted to change. And so I decided to go on a very high fat, moderate protein, low carb approach. And based around my research around the ketogenic diet, I figured out that I needed around 78 to 79% of my total caloric intake from fats. And I followed the ketogenic diet, a very well formulated ketogenic diet, for 6 months. And this is the outcome. Super lean, feeling great, very healthy. My blood levels were normal again. I felt amazing. And over the last, I would say since 2015, so 9+ years, I've been following a very strict ketogenic way of eating. Now, I don't call myself a ketogenic dieter because I find this way of eating is more of a lifestyle. This has to be a lifestyle for you, and you need to be following a well-formulated ketogenic meal plan. See, the problem is that you can go online and you can Google the keto diet and billions of results come up, right? You have a lot of misinformation about the keto diet. And that's the one problem I see. There's actually a lot of problems around the ketogenic diet when you go online. But one of the biggest problems that I see is that when you're trying to do a ketogenic way of eating, you're not getting the right amount of fats and proteins into your body. So the big thing around this is if you want to actually improve the health of your body and lose body fat through the ketogenic way of eating, you need the right amount of fats and proteins coming into your body every 4 hours. Most people don't realize that. Most people think, hey, I'm just going to eat one meal a day, like OMAD, one meal a day, and have all of my food at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. And that's not the way to do it. You actually need to have the right amount of fats and proteins coming into your body every 4 hours. The whole idea here is to have the macronutrient ratios set up properly for your body. Your activity level, your body fat percentage, your age, your weight, your height, everything. So you need to have the right amount of fats and proteins coming into your body. Now, one of the things that we focus in on is actually getting the body to switch metabolic pathway systems. And that's the whole secret of keto. Keto is around switching from the glycolytic metabolic pathway system back into your natural fat burning metabolism. That's what makes keto so powerful. Right? It's not about restricting calories or going to the gym or, even taking, keto supplements, right? It is actually about transforming your body through the right combinations of fats and proteins. But so many people who try the ketogenic diet don't get the right macros in place. So they could be eating too much protein, which actually drives up your insulin levels. It converts a lot of the amino acids into glucose. They may not be having enough fats, right? Fats are the catalyst to actually drive your body back into its natural fat burning metabolism. So you may need more fats and less protein. You may be doing an Atkins type of way of eating, which essentially is just eating copious amounts of protein, as much protein as you want. And that's not keto, right? So we have to have the right macros in place so that you switch your body's metabolic pathway systems back into its natural fat burning metabolism. That's true keto. It has nothing to do with restricting calories or, trying to diet. It is actually about having the right types of fats and proteins coming into your body. Now, when I started keto back in 2015, I actually ate 4 meals a day spaced 4 hours apart. I didn't do OMAD or I didn't eat twice a day. I think that's actually the wrong approach. We need to start out with more frequent meals throughout the day. We want to get your cells to utilize fats for energy, dietary fats first. That's the key. We want your body fat adapted. So allowing the body to use dietary fats for energy. And how do we do this? Well, we eat every 4 hours. We have to have very high fat, low carb meals every 4 hours to get your body to utilize fat for energy. When this happens, glucose levels will naturally start to lower and insulin levels will actually start to be suppressed. And that is exactly what we want. When insulin levels start to go down, your body actually creates another hormone that comes straight from the pancreas, which is glucagon. And glucagon is your magical fat burning hormone, and it goes to the liver and it signals the liver to start to break down your stored body fat so your cells can use that body fat for energy. And that's how it works. That's true keto. Now listen, a huge mistake that I see a lot of people make when it comes to the ketogenic diet is restricting calories. Listen, it's not about restricting calories. It's not about calories in versus calories out. If your resting metabolic rate is 2,500 calories, you want to keep it at 2,500 calories, but you just want to change the fuel types. So you want to have 78% of your total caloric intake coming from fats, 18% from protein, and the rest coming from carbs. That's it. Changing the fuel types is all you need, because that's, again, going to allow insulin levels to decrease. It's going to drive down glucose levels in your bloodstream, and it's going to allow your body to produce ketones from your own body fat stores. That's the power of the ketogenic way of eating. So since 2015, I've really changed things up for myself. I used to eat at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m., and I've tried lots of different meal timings. But for myself personally, I find what works best for me is having around 85% of my total caloric intake from fats, around 12 to 15% coming from protein, and the rest coming from carbs. And so 85% allows my cells to get a lot of energy. I actually have so much energy throughout the day. So I get up at 3:45 every morning. I go to bed between 8:30 and 9 every night. I have lots of energy throughout the day. I have enough energy to play with my kids after work. And so what I really want you to focus in on is having the right amount of fats coming into your body, because that's going to give you way more energy. And you're going to feel so much better than just having, for example, carbs every single day. Now, I hope this video brought you some value, and you actually know now that you need to be on a well-formulated ketogenic meal plan for a long period of time to get the results that you want when it comes to losing body fat and improving your health. So for more information about that, make sure to visit my website at www.biohackerthefat.com, and we'll be able to help you lose up to 40 pounds of body fat in as little as 3 months. That's it, 3 months. Make sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell notification button so that you can learn more about the ketogenic way of eating and how you can lose up to 40 pounds of body fat in 3 months as well. My name is Trevor Fulgering, founder of Biohack The Fat and your biohacking weight loss coach. We'll see you on that next video. Have a great day. Bye for now. You've been watching Biohack The Fat TV. For more information on how you can shed up to 40 pounds of body fat in just 3 months, visit our website at www.biohackerthefat.com.